When you talk about leadership identity development, what is it? And how do people develop an identity of being a leader?
It's who am I as a leader? What matters to me the most? How do I articulate and live that out loud to the people around me? And then also, how aligned am I between what I say matters and what I care about through my lived experience? How is that aligning with the choices I'm making, the way I'm spending my time, the way I show up really every single day for the people around me? Because those are the things that cascade in the day to day across our organization. So that would be my like, what is this? But I think beyond that being a great working definition, I want to just maybe show you. So I'm going to entertain me for a second. I want to ask you a couple questions. Okay, Simona. So you're on the hot seat here. First thing, what is your earliest memory of leadership? Not like a role, but an experience. Your
Mm.
earliest memory, and what did you take from it that still kind of shapes you today?
Yeah, I think it's two things. I think it's my parents and then my sister.
Mm,
My parents, my dad used to do this thing, and this is so silly, but whenever he would go somewhere, immigrant family, we didn't have a ton of money growing up. I remember my dad would get to go to like an event here and there, and he would get something really special, like a piece of cake or cookies or something, and he would always bring them home in like a little napkin for us. And so when he did get to go somewhere special, he brought things home for us. And we would wait, like, did you bring something? What was it like? And we got to like live through his experience. And he always said, I always felt guilty experiencing something without you guys.
mm.
And if I think about that as like the patriarch of my family, that was a big part of growing up.
Yeah.
And still till this day, if I go somewhere and I enjoy something, I bring it back for my kids, I bring it back for my parents. To me, it was this servant leadership that was deeply embedded in how my dad saw the world. And he would bring anything that he got, he would come home and share it with us. So that's probably a
Yeah.
really super early form of leadership. And then my
Yeah.
sisters, she's 5 years older than me, and we were latchkey kids, just like anybody in the 80s. And if I was upset about something, my sister would always have my back and be like, yeah, that person was dumb, or like that person, right? She always had my back. But then she would be like, but what did you do?
Ooh, accountability on the back
She
end of
drove
that.
significant accountability. And she would be like, look, whatever happened, like I got your back, but you probably had a role to play too. And so very early on, I had a person
Yeah.
in my life who held me to account, but also gave me support. And I remember I would cry and she would be like, okay, here's the deal. You're going to wash away your tears and then it's over. And we would go to the bathroom and I have memories of her being like, wash your face. And I would wash my tears away and she's like, it's over now. And then it would be like, okay, it's over. And so I don't know, there was this, I don't know if I knew that it was leadership back then.
Right.
We didn't call it leadership. It was like
No.
how
But it was
she
like
treated.
love, compassion, accountability. But and
Correct.
also it sounds like she was there with you through it. Like she stayed
Yeah,
with you, wash your face. All right, now we're moving on.
that's it.
I love
That's it.
that. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't think of it as leadership at the time, but it
No.
certainly shapes your values and your behaviors over time. Yeah.
I mean, I think about if we can ask our team, right? When people struggle, it's like, okay, we're gonna wash our faces. We're
Yeah.
gonna get back on the saddle and
Yeah.
keep trying again, right? I think that's a leadership style I probably, now that I'm thinking about it, it came a lot from my
Absolutely.
own family.
Yeah.